like kind of like a bearskin rug, but it's not bearskin because she knows that Millie would probably fuck her up. So it's just you're gonna see the tag visibly, and it's gonna say vegan on it. So it's vegan.
You know that vegan leather is worse for the environment than actual leather.
Okay, well, I got a fucking nat one, so.
Oh, okay, cool. So I didn't think I would have to ask this question tonight.
Do it.
What's
the worst that can happen? You can die?
A chance?
It's kind of that look on your face when you're trying to look hot, but you actually look like you have to take a fat shit because you're constipated. The Titanic, when they put their hands on the glass, and then you see a second set of hands behind the glass, and then you see a hoof mark on the glass. And then you see a tail slap on the glass. It was the same letter that I got. I'm going to hand it to Millie. And Millie, I hope that you open this and read it.
Millie opens it. What does it say?
Bitch, you thought.
Unlucky Dicelings is an actual play podcast for mature audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unlucky Dicelings, the only podcast where failure is just as fun as success. Today we're not going to be doing a normal session. We are going to be doing a session we are calling the 4 Dates of Lyra. As you know, in the most recent episode, Lyra has unfortunately passed away, and this is her purgatory. Each of our players will take Lyra out on a date of their choice, and yeah. So, without further ado, Lyra, we are going to kind of flash back to the last few moments before your death. You were watching Xavier's Raven fly holding 2 letters in its talons, and as your heart began to race, thinking that one of these letters was a love letter from Xavier expressing his undying love, feelings towards you, your heart suddenly stopped. What does Lyra's life look like as it flashes before her eyes?
Well, I will tell you this. When I opened the letter, there was one simple sentence, and my heart stopped of shock because what it said was, bitch, you thought. And then my heart stopped. So it was just so shocking to me. Now I'm just sitting, you have that brief 15 seconds before you're officially going into the light. And unfortunately, in my case, I did not go to the light. It was more kind of like a rave type light where it was just oonce, 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 and it was just a bunch of flashing lights. And I'm like, ooh, this seems really fucking cool. But yeah, I look back and all the many, many alleyways, back end of, broom closets, under tables, under desks, in the back of the library, and I had a good run. It was a good life, and my deepest regret is that me and Xavier I didn't wear him down enough, and we didn't have little babies, and got to do that thing that I really wanted to with my pinky. He knows what I'm talking about. But most of all, what I think back on is the journey that I've been on with my wonderful friends. I think I'm really going to miss them. And now I'm going to walk into the rave because that shit looks lit as fuck. So,
as you walk in, you are immediately transported to the path of purgatory. Standing there is a very high-level demon and an angel. They both look at you and say,
because of the life you lived, we don't know where to put you.
So we're going to have you experience what could be the happiest, the weirdest, were the worst moments of your existence.
And based on how that goes, it'll determine where we send you for eternity.
As they disappear, you now find yourself on a date with Tex.
Um, Hi. I mean, how are you doing? Meow.
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing mighty swell, mighty swell. Is this picnic for us? I mean, did you set this up for us? I mean, I don't know if you know this, but I'm not shy with public nudity. Wink, wink.
Well, I don't know how other people would feel about it. I did pick a nice spot, nice view. And he kind of does a little pan out, and you can see like a little valley, river coming across, like the stereotypical like picnic spot. He's also not typically. He's not dressed like full on cowboy. He's like he's not dressed in his usual way, but he's more like um pants, belt, like not suit and tie, but like jeans, belt, shirt, you know what I mean? Like typical date attire.
Uh, This you look mighty handsome, Tex. Is this your ranch? Are we on the Fellerstone Ranch?
Yes, ma'am. You look mighty pretty yourself as well, Lyra.
Oh, thank you, thank you. This is, I know this is weird because obviously I have a deep, deep hole, and not that hole in my heart that burns for Xavier. But I just want you to know that I would be willing to give this a shot, but you would have to give me a hall pass. And unfortunately, my hall pass is not Xavier because, I mean, ho gone ho, you got to have your roster. So my hall pass is actually your Aunt Millie. And I don't know how you feel about it, but I just want to fuck your aunt.
Well, I mean, if that's something that would make you happy, it's something I'd be willing to work on, I guess.
Wow, you really are one of a kind. I truly expected you to pack up and go run the other direction down the Fellerstone. Um, you're real swell, Tex, and Lyra is going to start getting very, very red in the face because
Redder,
this
redder.
is kind of redder because this is very awkward. Typically, she doesn't get this far. Usually, after the first sentence, people just start running in the other direction. So this is new. This is, I think, the longest conversation, not the longest amount of time, but the longest conversation that she's had with actual words and not with bodies. So yeah, awkward.
So, shall we sit down and get started?
Absolutely. I was gonna sit, just plop down, and just seductively sit and just look, but you can tell that her thoughts are far away and they're filled with some furry goat ass.
Now, what you thinking about, Lyra?
Oh, nothing. Just maybe some little Bo Peep, some sheep, some goats.
My insight
I don't
check.
know.
Yes.
That is a 18.
Oh,
Yeah,
bless you.
that insight check. You know she's thinking about goats all right. But it's one specific goat in particular, your Aunt Millie.
Are you still caught up on that hall pass, Lyra?
I mean, it's just hard to get past it. I mean, it's so hard, and your aunt. She's so so stunning with her lovely horns and her hooves, and oh, I really wish that she loved me the way that I lust for her.
Now, If you're lusting for her, then why'd you accept this date from me?
Well, because I mean, it runs in the family, right? I mean, if you can't have the cow, you're gonna go for the calf. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get some milk from somewhere. You gotta quench that thirst.
So would I
Make
be
sense?
the rebound because you can't get to Millie yet?
I don't think you'd be the rebound. I think you would be
Am I the
more.
entree?
It's more Alabama slammy, I would think. You know, down at Sweet Home Alabama. Um,
Where's Alabama?
well, it's down past down in the bayou. It's down past Loner's Bayou. It's where all the degenerates live. It's not really the best place, you know. You got second cousins, fourth cousins, first cousins, 69 cousins. You know, it's just a whole can of worms. You don't even want to get into it. But I I think you're so swell, Tex. I think that one day you're gonna make someone so happy. But there's just something about the way that she breaks out in hives from the goat's milk that the natural flush it brings to her cheeks when she's gasping for air. It just does something to me. I can't. Even the hives accentuate her face beautifully.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Um, would you like a glass of wine?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go on, pour it up, bartender.
And he's gonna
Now,
pull the bottle out of the basket, and he's gonna do like a fun little gun flip, and then pop the cork, and then pour a glass.
Lyra's gonna smell it to just see if it. This is gonna sound so fucked up. So I apologize in advance, but is it like real wine or is it like the churros mixed with like the liquid cat treats like mixed with water?
No, it'd be actual wine.
Because she's gonna, oh, that smells so nice, and try to swirl the glass and all the stuff that they do, and sommelier type shit. Um, I also think that while Lyra thinks that Swell thinks that Tex is so swell, I think that she would still try to smash. Just it's not like a romantic smash, it's more like friends to lovers to regret to I
You're trying
want
to
your family member.
you want to
So
smash into a one night stand, regret the one night stand, and then go for the ant as a rebound.
exactly. I think that's exactly what happens. And so what Larry's gonna do is she's just gonna, oh, it's a little toasty out here in the Fellerstone. Uh, do you think we should go into the pond and cool off for a bit?
I think the river could be nice.
Say less. She just immediately like it's one of those towns where you can strip in 5 seconds flat, and then all you see is just tail and ass. And yeah, she's just hopping in the water. It's not graceful at all. It's actually quite embarrassing.
I think Tex is gonna blush a little bit, and then he's gonna make his way down, but he's not gonna like fully strip. He's still gonna be like in his boxers.
I think at this moment, Lara was not really. She wants to do it, but she's kind of surprised that he's actually listening to her, and she's gonna be like, "Oh wow." Usually, I get kicked out or banned or blocked or arrested for indecent exposure, and I've never made it this far. Um, so I have a side question. This is off. You may want to cut this out, but can I basically like die in between and then it flashes out to my next date?
There is a trigger phrase that'll
Oh, okay.
off the next date.
Okay, gotcha. Because I was just wondering, like, so this would be my awkward date, not my good one.
I
So I'm
mean, if
just
that's
That's up to you to interpret.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's how
it
you
is
could.
awkward because like I told you I wanted to fuck your aunt. I mean, I didn't think you're down with the Alabama Slammy, the Zesty Cesty, or anything like that. So
Yeah, the only one that can trigger the next date is the person you are on a date with.
okay, gotcha. Okay, all right. Go back. Um, yes, so they're in the water, and Lyra's a little shocked because usually at this point, when she's trying to like riz up, like use some of the prism, it doesn't really go her way. So it's just kind of that moment where she's just awkwardly sitting in the water, but still trying to be sexy, but it's also not really coming across. It's kind of that look on your face when you're trying to look hot, but you actually look like you have to take a fat shit because you're constipated. So it's just kind of like, uh, uh. And then she's gonna smile at Tex, but it's gonna be like one of those weird smiles where it's like, hi, like, yeah, you make the move. I'm awkward, even though I'm like the biggest whore on the planet, but I did not think I was gonna get this far, so I'm trying to buy some time.
So I think Tex would dive into the water. He wouldn't come up yet. Like he just dives in, you don't see him for a minute, and then all of a sudden you feel his hand on your ankle and he pulls you into the water.
I'm gonna get really like Lyra's gonna get super shocked and she's gonna kick her foot. Do I still have my shank toe? Do I have my shank toe?
Forgot the
Yeah, you
shank
still have
toe.
The fucking shank toe. Jesus.
I'm gonna get ganked in her. I'm gonna get ganked in her dream.
I'm gonna be like,
You
oh,
die in the
what the
dream. You
fuck?
die for real.
I'm gonna be like, oh god, what's that? I'm gonna kick my foot to try to, because obviously I'm thinking that, it's the Loch Ness monster or the equivalent. So I'm gonna kick my foot out. Does that mean that I'm gonna kick him?
I think he would come from the side, not the front, like directly on, because he would anticipate the kicking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think it would just kind of go wide away from Tex. So
Okay. What is this? What is this? What's going on? And then it's just my tones get gargled off because I get pulled under the water. And now I'm just like, fun fact, Lyra cannot see underwater without her glasses. So in this kerfuffle, my glasses have fallen off, and it's one of those like, I don't see anything but like the outline of shapes. So obviously I know it's text, but I'm still like low key freaked out because he didn't tell me that he was going to be pulling me under the water. Um, so I'm just gonna start grabbing and trying to figure out like maybe I can feel his fur, his wet fur, and try to figure out it's him. Do I need to roll for that?
no, you wouldn't have to roll.
Okay. Tex, Tex.
All right, easy there, and Tex is gonna like bridle carry up.
Oh god, imagine that. That's like some Arnold Schwarzenegger shit. Like, come with
I'll
me
just
if
be
you want to
back.
live. She's just gonna look over and look at Tex and be like, oh, I thought it was a water monster that got me. You saved me.
What I do, man?
And then in Lyra's brain, it's gonna be like that Fabio moment where his fur starts to dry.
That's
So it's
exactly
just
what I
like,
was gonna go for. If I'm being perfectly honest with you.
so it's just like, oh, it's just his hair just
Like
fluffing.
shakes the water, and the water just kind of goes out, and the sun hits all the droplets perfectly.
It's just, oh wow. I think I have a second heartbeat. And it's not the one where you think it is. Lyra's going to romantically lean in, and then it's going to turn very unromantic because I'm going to start coughing because I have not expelled the water from my lungs yet. So it's oh,
Easy there, partner. Easy there, partner.
okay, okay. Um, Tex, You look so handsome and regal in the sunlight.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's gonna romantically, the sunset's gonna be behind Tex. He's gonna be all Fabio-ish. There's gonna be some wild horses running in the background. And it's just gonna look like the cheesiest 1999 romance movie you've ever seen in your life. And
Go
then
from PG-13 to rated R in 20 seconds if Lyra doesn't calm down.
right, it's just this. And then in all of the excitement, Lyra's just gonna freeze up and she's, but wait. This is in inner monologue. Wait, I can't do this. Because what if Millie finds out that I fucked her nephew and then she doesn't want me anymore and are tainted? And then what about the ratings? We can't get the explicit tag on this episode. Okay. I need to write it in.
Tex is gonna put his hand on like Lyra's cheek, and he's gonna slowly kind of lean in closer, like he's about to go in for a kiss, and he's gonna whisper, "Lyra, you need to wake up."
As he says this, you hear his words echo as he begins to fade away, and in front of you now is Millie.
So you see Millie, she is given a Snow White almost right now. She is in the most gorgeous, fluffy, hyper femme like little sundress with a little straw sun hat on. She is like has like a little squirrel in her hands that she's talking to. Uh, she is setting the squirrel down. She looks over to you and she has the biggest smile on her face, and she's like, "Oh, hi, Lyra. How are you doing?"
It just happened. Did I make it? Did God, did the angels finally let me in? What a good day. This is what dreams are made of. The cue the music. This is the dreams are made of. Lyra's going to run. It's like 5 steps, but she's still going to dramatically run to Millie and just plop down. Millie, I'm so happy to see you. I think I was in. I don't think I'm in. I don't think I'm in in the forgotten realms anymore.
Are
That's
you are
what.
you feel are you feeling okay? She puts her back of her hand on you and casts lay on hands. So you feel a very warm, holy light kind of just run through you, and you just feel the warmth of a deep hug, and like you feel taken care of.
I mean, I feel something warm, all right. Very deep and warm. I don't know if it was
Uh,
a hug, but you know.
uh,
Oh, thank you, Millie. I don't. I'm just so confused. I feel like something's going on. Like I don't know if Millie. Can I be frank with you?
yeah.
I just had a dream about Tex, and it was like Tex level 9,000, and it was like we were in the water, and it was confusing for a second. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of hot, but I
What happened
stayed
to you in
true.
text? Her
I
demeanor
stayed
changes.
true. Oh, nothing, Millie. You know,
I'm
you're
gonna
you're
make
the
an
only
insight
one
check.
for me.
I'm making an inside check, so you need to deceive me.
You're the only one for me, Millie. I didn't even go into the feline fur waters for you.
I got a 5, so unless you failed really
Yeah,
badly.
no.
Let me do
No,
my roll.
just roll. Maybe you get a nat
Just
1.
roll the dice.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the dice. Hopefully,
Yes,
I'm not on my
please.
ass here.
Get in that one.
Can you die
That
twice?
would be great.
You get a double
Die here,
purgatory.
you're dead for good.
What did you roll?
I got a 5.
I've got an 11, so I'm not sure if that's better.
That is better.
Oh, I mean, I guess we can't always control our dreams, you know? Uh, but
It was
there's
a wet
nothing.
dream. Everybody has them.
It's he's like a kid to me, so it's just a little weird. Um, but I am glad you're being honest, I guess, suppose, but um, out of character, this might be your awkward dream. Um,
Oh my god, wait, out of character for real though, that would be so fucked if my good dream was with fucking Mank, the one person that I have no romantic feelings for whatsoever in the show. That would be
but
so fucking funny. Okay.
well, well, we are by the Golden Valley Botanical Gardens. If you wanted to stop by, uh, I actually have an
Absolutely.
internship here. It's very fascinating. There's so many different species from all over the continent. Like there's even some species from down by the bayou. Uh, so perhaps she looks you up and down and says, maybe you could educate me on those.
Oh, look, I can edu I look, I can say the
She
alphabet with
just
my
grabs your
tongue.
hand and pulls you towards the botanical garden.
And Lyra's just gonna be like trying to hurry up and get back to the old ways where she could do the alphabet with her tongue just to try to impress you, just in case she needs those skills for later. Who knows?
Are
Uh,
you trying?
oh,
Okay, let's go. Uh,
let's go.
so there's like this big, like giant, like greenhouse, like thing, and like you just kind of see, like birds and everything fluttering against the walls, like butterflies, and you open the door, and there's just like humidity of like the different plants and everything from the different biomes, and then there's this giant tree in the center. Um, so where do you want to go to first? What do you want to see?
I would love to go sit by the tree with you and maybe we can identify the species together and hold, if you want to hold hands, we can totally do that.
Millie's just like, sure. And she just skips. She is frolicking down to the tree.
Lyra's looking at Millie in amazement, and it's just like, wow, God, what a freaking satyr! What a woman that is! Oh, that I
Uh,
would give up all the names in my black book just for her.
uh, let's see. Uh, okay. Do you want to climb the tree or do you want to like, what do you want to do?
So, because it is my purgatory, I assume that I can just like conjure things out of air, correct? Within reason.
Within reason,
Okay, cool.
yes, 'cause you are essentially kind of in a dreamscape.
Perfect. That's what I thought. Lyra's going to snap, and then she's going to have just like a fluffy, but it's vegan. It's not animal. Fluffy, furry, like kind of like a bearskin rug, but it's not bearskin because she knows that Millie would probably fuck her up. So it's just gonna you're gonna see the tag visibly, and it's gonna say vegan on it. So I make it's vegan.
You know that vegan leather is worse for the environment than actual leather.
She's gonna immediately snap her fingers and just say, "Oh, vegan leather where? Ah, that wasn't me. Here." Snaps her fingers. What about this beautiful woven mat? Would you like to join me?
Millie goes up to her and she's just like, she whispers in your ear, it's okay, I was just fucking with you. And she kisses your cheek and sits down.
You don't think that Lyra could get any redder, but she is like the reddest of the red that she has ever been in her life, and it's just the little kiss on it. She's like, oh, oh, I'm gonna save that for later. I'm gonna save for that. I'm never washing this cheek ever again. Oh,
Uh,
really, thank
so,
you.
yeah, have a seat.
Oh, well, tell me, um, what's your favorite thing about, maybe me or the butterflies or the biomes or the flowers? I mean, you could choose any one. Just tell me what your favorite thing about it is.
Do you want me to compliment you?
I mean, if you want to, maybe, possibly. I mean, I wouldn't
Uh,
say no.
I mean, clearly not. But what does Lyra look like again?
Whoa!
Oh my God, not like we don't have a whole art gallery channel and you don't remember what I look like.
You
I'm
know
so
what's
hurt.
sad? I
It's
even have the sticker
literally
right
in,
here. I forgot I had
yeah,
the
right
sticker
there
right
in front
here.
of you. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
literally just
literally now I wonder, can I reverse back in time and go fuck her nephew in spite? Like, oh my gosh. Like Lyra's fantasized about you. Like she forgets all her hoe ways for you. She's no longer a slut. She is
Oh
like
no,
a
this I'm
reformed.
asking. This wasn't Millie. This was Hope because Hope wanted to come
Oh,
up with an accurate compliment.
oh, okay. I was about to say, if Millie doesn't remember that one night in the tavern, she like Lyra's gonna immediately go jump off a bridge. I'm just gonna be honest with you. She's gonna die again. She's gonna jump off a bridge. Life is not worth living. She's over it. Millie is coming to her life, and she's just obsessed with you. She's a whore, but she's your whore. How about I tell you what your favorite, my favorite thing in the room is?
Uh, would it be this nice homemade apple pie I made just for you?
I love munching on pie. It's my favorite
Not,
thing.
I thought you liked munching on something else. Winks.
I mean, I would be opposed to being a double munch. How about their time's rated real fast. So after Lyra sees that Millie makes that comment, she's like, I wonder if she does like me. She remembers. Oh, she's gonna turn around and she's gonna grab Millie's hands. Millie, I just want you to know that before I met you, I felt like there was just a very cavernous hole, very wide and deep and dark, and ran through inside of me. And I just want you to know that you fill my hole. You fill all my holes. And I have never wanted to think about the same person. I usually forget the other people in the span of 12 hours. But I can't get you out of my head, Millie. And I just want you to know that no matter what happens, you'll always be the gal for me. And she's gonna lean in.
uh, uh, Millie is gonna lean in and like you are quite unforgettable as well. She's gonna cast Fog Cloud and go in for the kill.
Wait, you're gonna kill me?
I can't. It's like fog cloud, so no one else can see.
God, I got scared for a minute. I thought you were gonna shank me.
You haven't heard that phrase?
No, I've never heard that phrase. I got scared. I was like, damn, is she really about to cut my lips off? Oh my God. Okay, so it starts getting all foggy and steamy.
Yeah. Meow, chicken, wow, wow.
Uh, if you see this botanical gardens the rockin', don't come a knocking. Then, oh my God, wait. So it pans out, and then all you see is like Titanic style hands of the glass. The Titanic, when they put their hands on the glass, and then you see a second set of hands behind the glass, and then you see a hoof mark on the glass, and then you see a tail slap on the glass.
Is it like
Oh,
Ghosts when they're making the pottery together? Or like Titanic
Yes,
when they put the fucking the
that's
handprint on
exactly
the
what.
car?
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Oh
And
my
then
Oh
god.
my god.
that's exactly what it is. It's just,
Oh,
Oh my
and then it's
god.
like it pans over, the span of what, 7 minutes? 7 minutes go by, you see it's like 8:02, and then it's like 8:09, and it's just all you can see is just, Millie and Lyra laying at the base of the tree and just staring at each other. And Lyra's like, I don't know how this night could get any more perfect, Millie. I never want this night to end.
Who's smoking the
Well,
cigarette?
Obviously,
uh,
Millie is.
yeah, oh, it's not a cigarette, it's a joint, let's be honest. Um, but it was like, as much as I would love for this not to be real, Lyra, darling, she kisses you and says, you need to wake up.
so just like with Tex, as Millie says this, her words echo in the back of your head, and her and the botanical gardens fade away as you are now with Mank.
I just what what the fuck is going on? What 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 I- what's going on? Where's Millie? Where's Tex? What's
Millie and
going on?
Tex, who they're not here. They're back at the camp.
What? I could have swore I was just with them. Like I'm so confused, Meg. I don't know what's going on.
And you look at
I
Mank, and he's dressed in like the finest three-piece suit you could possibly see. He's got a deep red tie and a matching vest, pinstripes on his slacks. He's wearing shoes, which is hard for him because he's got enormous feet. And he's got you like in his arm, your arm in arm, and you're walking towards this table that's just kind of set with two chairs.
what what is this?
Oh, you it was actually kind of strange. You agreed to come out on a date with me, which I thought was a little weird, but I figured I'd make the best of it. And he's got this big shit-eating grin on his face. He's trying his hardest to not look nervous, but he looks like, virgin prom night kind of guy.
Oh, oh. I I guess, yeah. I would love to go on a date with you. It's kind of funny, this kind of looks like a romantical elopement type situation. Are we eloping?
Oh no,
Is
no,
is this
hello,
is this our
hello.
wedding night?
No, no. We are no, not eloping. No, it's just a date. We're not eloping, not at all.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I
I
don't think you guys
mean,
are gonna.
if you want it, no, no, no. We haven't known each other that long. It's okay. It's good. It's good. Hi.
Do you want to try to turn a hoe into a housewife? Is this what we're doing?
No, it's just well, and you get over to the table and he pulls out the chair for you, all gentlemanly. And as you sit
Oh,
down, he reaches over and from apparently nowhere produces a bottle of some elvish wine. Very fine stuff, very good. And pours a glass for you, pours a glass for him. No, I just
what?
and I was always kind of jealous of the way that you looked at Xavier in the movie. It's I mean, I'm just he gestures to himself. He's like, I'm not no. I know what I am. I am a looked upon by many as a creature, dangerous and brutal in many ways, and I have been trying to dissuade that. And he takes a drink.
Um, well, Meg, I guess I never knew that you were jealous. I guess I was just so wrapped up in trying to get Xavier to want me as much as I wanted him, and I never realized it. I'm very I'm surprised, and Lyra is this is actually a very serious moment. She's usually, a horny little whore, but it it just hearing him say that, it just kind of like opened her eyes. She's like, wow, even Belle wants to fuck the beast. I mean, you're not a beast or anything. You're not unseemly, or you're such a sweet guy, and you have so much going for you, and I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. I genuinely am. I never would want you to feel that I didn't think the world of you, and I respect you so much, and I've seen what you've done for the library.
Oh, thank you. It's not much. It's about all I can offer, really. I'm smarter than most bugbears, I know, but I'm still well below most people that come to the library.
I don't think you're below. I think that you have unique talents to offer. I mean, you're so strong, and not just physically, like, mentally. I mean, you never let your true cards show at all. I never knew that you felt this way, and that's just such a strong man and strong bugbear, and I really respect that. And she's gonna take her hand and put it on his hand, and I don't want you to ever think that you're less than because you don't feel like you're smart as Xavier. I mean, between you and me, did you know that he dyes his hair? Like, he is graying and he still dyes his hair. Like, that's such a
I
fuckboy move.
wondered what that smell was.
He's such a fuckboy. I mean, I honestly don't know what I see in him. I think it's just the thrill of the chase, honestly.
Oh my god, I'll have to try to get something to mask that odor. It's pretty obvious. Oh. Oh, I don't know. While we're it might be a little awkward, but did I tell you I got a note from him? He's apparently not well. Yeah.
Gosh, what? I wonder what's wrong. Did he say?
He didn't say no. No, he said his son's taking over, but that guy's. I don't think he has it in him.
Oh gosh, yeah, I that's crazy. I didn't even know he had a son. I mean, um,
I didn't either.
that's shocking. Who is his son?
Oh, I can't imagine he's worth anything. If he hasn't been around the library much, he probably wants to sell off all the books and turn it into some kind of fancy gambling place. I don't know. Pure speculation.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, in the Golden Valley, I heard that they turned their library into a Barnes and Nobles. So it's we just can't let them franchise
A
or do
Harns
anything
and
like that.
Hobles. God, please
Yes,
no.
I
Oh, then I'll
know.
actually have to buy books. I don't have that much money.
I know. Books should be for everybody. I share the
Exactly.
same passion as you, and can you imagine that they're putting a beverage spot in there called Warbucks.
No.
Yeah, and they don't even serve alcohol. It's like
That's preposterous.
they're serving down watered down grass and calling it tea. I mean, shoot,
Oh,
they might as well call it pee at that rate.
I've heard about this tea stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it, honestly.
Oh gosh, I'm so frustrated. I appreciate you telling me, and this date is honestly probably the second best thing that has happened tonight. And
Thank you. I tried. I tried really hard. I even, I got some new clothes, and I do my best to look
you
presentable.
look so handsome. You look so handsome. I mean, you're just a vision, and I what tell me more. Like what else are we doing after, this date, or what did you want to do? Do you want to
Oh,
hang out?
d- well, after this, I thought we could, just go on a nice moonlit walk. There's a nice little stream there. Maybe we could walk along it, take a look at the stars, kind of see what happened from there, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. And how about we take that stroll now? I could definitely use some fresh air and
Okay. He takes a big swig from the bottle. He's, okay. All right. Let's go.
so Barbara's gonna get up and hold her hand out to Make and see if he wants to grab it.
He gladly takes it.
Right, well let's go. Let's go clear our minds, and I would love to look at the stars with you.
And he's being, while they're walking, when they get to the stream, he's being like super nerd because he's read a few books on the constellation. So he's pointing them all out, all the ones he can see. Like, that one, that's the Huntress, and that one over there, that's Tiamat. It's supposed to be Tiamat. I don't know much about her. It's some kind of dragon thing. I'm whatever. Just
Wow, you're
mindlessly, naming facts just to try to keep his brain occupied.
gosh, you say that you don't have much to offer besides your brawn, but you're so smart. Your brains are absolutely amazing, Make. I
Oh,
truly didn't
thank you.
know. I guess I've never taken a step back to try to, get to know you, and I hope that we can, be try to be friends and
Oh,
maybe see
that would
what
be okay,
happens.
I guess. I've been trying a lot. My family was brought up on strength only, and they're a barbarian tribe. It's all about kill, kill, plunder. And I would like to think more and protect people instead of just hurting everyone. And I tried my hardest to protect you, and I couldn't. And Lyra just need to wake up.
So as you hear him tell you to wake up, uh, he begins to fade away as that phrase begins to echo in the back of your head again. Instead of being out in a beautiful starlit night with Mank by the stream, you are now inside of the library.
What? Make? Make? Tex? Help? Tex? Millie? Uh, what's
As
going
you begin
on?
to frantically look for your party mates, uh, a humanoid girl comes up to you. Her name is Chloe. You know her as one of the new library clerks. She says,
Miss Stormbreaker, Xavier would like to see you in his office.
Okay. Uh, I guess. I'm so confused. I'll go. Larry's going to descend up the staircase towards his office.
as you get into his office, he says, "Oh, thank you, Lyra. Please, lock the door, would you?"
Okay. Lara goes and she locks the door, like apprehensively, because she's a little weirded the hell out.
As you lock the door, he lovingly embraces you in his arms and he says, I'm ready, Lyra."
Ready for what?
I'm ready to give back the library, and me and you can go start a life of our own.
What?
I'm sorry if this is spur of the moment, but I've made up my mind.
Uh, I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything.
I can I have a second to think about this? I've been through a lot tonight. I I think things have changed for me.
He's going to pull two very ornate crystal glasses off his shelf and a bottle of scotch, and he's going to pour two glasses, and he's
Uh,
going to hand you one.
can I do an investigation on that? Because I'm a little fucking sussed out.
Do you want to do investigation or insight?
Insight. I'm sorry.
Okay, yep, you're good.
Little suspicious, yes.
Yeah, I'm a little suspicious after everything that's happened. Oh, okay. Well, I got a fucking nat one, so
Oh, okay, cool. So I didn't think I would have to ask this question tonight.
Do it.
Do
What's the
you
worst that can
want
happen?
to
You can
take a
die.
chance?
well, I mean, I'm already dead, so I might as
Okay,
well. Like, you can't
cool,
really
cool,
fuck
cool,
me
cool, cool.
anymore.
You
Awesome.
could
Good.
die.
Yeah. Keep in mind if you do die this time, yeah, you're like dead
Wait, for real?
ass.
Oh shit!
You would kill me?
Yeah, I would kill you. You would
The
kill you.
people love me.
They also love tech just as much.
What? We took that off the
Oh
table. The last
shit!
fun fact of Zach wanted to kill us himself.
I'm
I believe a bloodthirsty
scared.
DM.
Okay. Well,
You want to do it? Do I need to grab the dice?
okay,
Want to take
fine.
a
Just,
gamble?
just do it. Let's gamble. I'm gonna gamble on you.
No
Yes.
Oh my
gambling.
god! No!
Come on, come on, come on!
Please don't kill me. I'm so close to going back to life.
I'm gonna guess 5.
I'm gonna say 7.
I'm gonna say
Got
2.
an 11.
Ah!
So I was not prepared for this to come up. I had so much faith that a 1 would not show up tonight. But I didn't get the dice. I didn't have the table.
You're
Well,
telling me
look,
that by
I
this point
had,
you don't have the
It's
table memorized, Zach? Are you kidding me?
You fall
I had.
prone. You just flop. And as you do this, Xavier swoops you up in his arms, and he leans in for a kiss.
consent, bitch.
Well, if I'm prone, can I still like do an action?
Yeah. He caught you as you were falling, so you're technically not prone.
Okay, cool. So I see him coming in for the kiss, and I'm going to turn my head ever so slightly so he kisses up me on the cheek.
Okay.
Xavier, I just need a second. Can I have a second, please? I'm so confused, and I honestly I'm not sure what I want anymore. This is insane to even say. I wanted you for so long, and I just I don't know. I don't think I can at this second. I just give me a second. I what why now? What changed for you? What after all these years, I mean, I have ruthlessly pursued you and you have always shut me down.
Well, I guess I just finally came to my senses. I realized that I'm never going to find my soulmate if I'm not looking in the right places, and I should have been looking right at me.
I I'm sorry. I think I'm in love with somebody else.
Well, if that's the case, I won't waste any more of your time. I want you to do me one last favor, though, as he stands up and he pulls a book off of his bookcase and he watches it slides open, revealing a glowing doorway. He's going to take you by the hand. He's going to look at you in the eyes. He's going to say, Lyra, you need to wake up. And he's going to push you through the doorway. And you begin to feel the sensation that you are falling a great distance, a distance you can't even fathom just based on like man-made structures or even natural structures. It feels like you're falling for just hours on hours. And you feel a sudden stop. And as you wake up, you find yourself in a room in the tavern, surrounded by Millie, Tex, and Mank, all of them saying the exact words that you were hearing in the dream. You need to wake up.
Wait. Have I been sleeping?
Lyra?
Are we, Lyra?
Yes.
Ira, you died.
Millie runs over to Lyra and like picks her up and twirls her.
What did the rest of us see?
You all saw what was once an empty room for a good little bit. You Lyra's spontaneously appear, and then that was it for a while. As y'all kind of poked and prodded at her to wake up, and now she is finally awake.
You okay? You okay?
Yeah, oh God, I think so. I had the weirdest dream. I guess I was sleeping. I dreamt about all of you.
Well, what kind of dreams are we talking about here, Lyra? Because we know there's two kinds.
I mean,
There's
it was
wet and
very,
wetter.
it was very moist. It was
Mank
moist,
just kind
moist,
of elbows Tex a little harshly.
Sorry,
was moist,
sorry.
but I, it was. I think that I don't want Xavier anymore.
Oh,
I
thank
don't know
God.
what's wrong with me. I dreamt about all of you and Make you took me on a date and there's a side of you I've never seen before and Millie, oh Millie.
Whoa, wait. I took you on a date?
Yeah, you took me on you look so nice, you're in a suit and your fur
Oh,
was
well, that.
all like backed. It was like make Marlon Brando and we walked under the stars together and it was actually quite nice and I had a date with Millie that she's just gonna get beat red. We had a date in the botanical gardens
Millie
and
is gonna get up in your face. What kind of date was it, Lyra?
it was very hot and steamy. It was very moist. That's all I'm gonna say. And boy, do you like to smoke your joints. I'm just gonna say that. And
Oh.
and Tex, we went on the date too. It was very awkward
Did I
and
at least treat you well?
yeah, you were so kind, and it was just like your hair was glistening in the wind, and the water drops were coming off your fur, and you had your pecs were very oily and had water droplets on them, and it was
takes out her flask and starts drinking when you start talking romantically about her son, pretty much for
Yeah,
10 minutes.
but
I was like,
but
okay.
I realized that maybe being a big whore is the biggest whore of all is love, and I realized that I just couldn't. My heart is spoken for, my holes are filled and spoken for, and they're not open anymore, and I don't want Xavier anymore, I was gonna turn to Millie, and Millie, I never thought I would say this, but I think that I want to wait for you for when you're ready, and if you want me one day, I want you too. I wanna do this adventure with you, and I wanna do life with you, and, me,
Oh,
you, Asmodeus, and we can have a village of cats, and whatever you want, we can be the crazy cat ladies, and
that
I
does sound
I
nice,
just
but Millie's gonna look guiltily over at Mank because she remembers a conversation that they had.
I'm gonna see that she looks guilty, and I want to do investigation to try to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Insight.
Insight, please, yes.
Do,
I
do I
swear to
have to
God, I
take
better not get a
initiative?
fucking 1.
I have the dice this time, so it
I got a
didn't
nat
feel
20.
better.
I got a nat 20, baby.
Oh shit!
Yeah, okay.
What does your nat
Oh.
20 equal?
It was just a B on D&D Beyond, so it was a 20.
What do you?
What is
What's your
your
modifier?
insight modifier?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to find it.
Because I got a 23 in deception.
Okay, let me look. Sorry, I'm on my phone. Where
You're
would
good.
that be under?
Should
It'd be
be
under your skills.
Skills. Okay, cool. Let me check now. And what is that? That is insight
insight
Insight,
is
or
wisdom.
deception?
wisdom. It's wisdom, so
Wisdom.
it'll be whatever your wisdom modifier is.
Yeah,
Okay,
and whether or not
cool.
you're proficient in it.
I only have a +1 in wisdom.
Okay, so it'd only be a 21.
Yes.
So
Oh, Millie,
question,
bitch.
wait a second. Does the nat 20 beat it? Because like I also know that
So,
some people do nat 20 rules or like it just wins.
Give it to me. I
a
want to know the
nat 20 is
tea.
only a critical success on a attack roll by the rules, but if
Do
you
it for the plot.
actually want her to know, I
I'm
will
gonna ask Millie.
I will let you do it if you want to. It is up to you.
Okay. I think Millie's not really trying to hide that she and Mank had a conversation about us both having feelings for you, and she did not tell Mank that she had uh basically a one night stand with you.
Wait. You had it with me or you had it with Meg?
No, I had it with you.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Oh wait. So okay. I get what you're saying. I was confused. I was about like, wait, you fuck Meg? Okay. Okay. I was like, wait, the
I guess
visuals
Millie
in
is
that?
like,
That was a lot of fur. That was a lot of furry asses. Good God. I was like,
if
wait.
she could have turned into a bear, it could have been bear on
I
bugbear
was gonna say
ass.
it's a whole new definition of bugbear.
I mean, who pegs who in that raid, you know?
Oh, Millie for sure.
Okay, back on track. I noticed that she looks like really guilty. Well, not guilty, just kind of like. I mean, I guess you could say, like, not caught, but like, oh shit moment. And
Yeah.
Lyra's gonna just look and just kind of pick up on those vibes and be like, oh, maybe it was just the death talking. Maybe I just hit my head too hard.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Damn. Really?
You ain't slick, Rick.
I think because Millie is trying to hide that she hooked up with Lyra.
I got a 3.
Goof.
19.
Oh,
I mean, that deception roll there,
Okay, so
Lyra.
I got a 17 deception. So Tex knows that Millie and Lyra.
Yeah.
Tex looks like Tex was kind of like not paying attention a little bit. And then he kind of like tunes back in, and off the brief snippet of conversation he did tune back into, he kind of clocks Lyra, clocks like the body language, and then looks over at Millie, clocks Millie's body language, and then kind of pieces it together. But he's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna kind of stay in his lane because this isn't his like his problem to solve.
Yeah, I hit my head. Let's just forget everything I said.
Um, uh, uh, I,
Well, I guess we better go wake up Michael. He's he likes to sleep in late. Gotta get his beauty sleep and all that.
I
yeah,
think I'll come with you, Mank.
yeah, why don't you two, I'm gonna talk to Lyra, heal her up, make sure she's feeling all up to par, okay?
Oh, all right. Take good care of her.
Bye,
And as
guys.
he's walking out the door, he's going, Michael!
It's a check on Mank if he's gonna go cry.
Yes.
Wait, Meg actually had feelings for Lyra?
So that is an 18.
Oh, that's an 18? Oh, okay. That's good, because I got a 16 on deception.
Oh,
I rolled a 17 and I have a -1.
So
Are you
in
gonna go cry?
between him shouting for Michael,
Oh yeah, you hear
hear
his voice cracking.
kind of, yeah, you
It's
hear
like,
the voice
Michael!
crack.
Tex is just gonna put his hand on the back of Mank's back, and he's just gonna be like, there, buddy. It's okay."
So, Lyra,
yes.
how are you feeling?
I guess like I'm a little confused, but I'm also clear-headed, and I feel like I'm thinking clearly for the first time in a long time, and I'm sorry to proclaim that in front of everyone. I didn't realize that you wanted to keep us a secret, and
No, it's
I
not that. Like, I'm not embarrassed at all. I just was not expecting that to be the first thing you say when you wake up. But Millie gets really close. It's like, I'm really glad you're okay. And she just like kind of gives you a big bear hug.
oh, thanks, Billy. I'm glad I'm okay too. I told Xavier that I was in love with someone else, and they're
Love?
they're love. I
Oh!
love, and I didn't want him
Well,
anymore. And
oh,
their names began with the letter M.
okay. Um, okay. Um, uh, mm, that is a lot to process. I didn't even be in love with me before. Okay, this is something new. Okay.
Ah,
Uh,
Lyra is going to start chuckling diabolically. Lyra's going to
oh,
reach behind her back, and I'm pulling out something that looks very familiar. It was the same letter that I got. I'm gonna hand it to Millie. And Millie, I hope that you open this and read it.
Billy opens it. What does it say?
Bitch, you thought. Because I said I
Here
was
at
What
in
a
love
the
with
party,
fucking
we gotta
someone.
have a
scumbag.
wholesome ending.
I said I was in love with somebody that begins with the letter M. I never said it was you.
Okay.
I can't. how do you think that I would be with someone that doesn't want to love me loud and proud, and you're embarrassed of me, and I could never. And I just want you to know that night at the tavern, it was the best night of my life. But I expected you to love me loud and proud and not push me to the side.
Oh my god.
So now you know how it truly feels. When you think one thing and another thing happens.
Oh,
Damn.
ooh, that's cold.
And that is where we will leave off.
God damn.
You didn't expect that?
Woo!
Thanks for listening to Unlucky Dicelings. Our lovely DM of the Unlucky Rolls is Zach. Mank Hakoi is played by Alan. Tex Kadabra is played by Michael, not the bard. Michael is played by Cal, and Millie is played by Hope. And I am Lyra Stormbreaker, and I'm played by Alexandra. We currently have merch of your favorite characters at unluckydicelings.printify.me. And we have a Patreon where you can find all the dark, dirty secrets. I mean, episodes and videos of the sessions. I know it's pretty exciting, and we're hoping that you love the outcome of this dating episode. The links to where else you can find us, as well as the merch store, will be in the description below. Thank you again for listening. Stay tuned to see what other trouble I get into.